Real quick before we get started, we got 3 quick announcements.
First up, y'all have helped us raise $2,931 for LGBTQ plus charities and resources, which is incredible. From our Gay to Win merch, we're gonna round that up to $3,000 and donate $750 to all of those 4 resources that we mentioned before, which is Bradbury Sullivan Center, Lambda Legal, Trans Lifeline, and the Trevor Project. So thank y'all for helping us do that, and I hope you enjoyed the Gay to Win merch.
Secondly, the Play to Win Cloud City tournament is back. We are going to be doing this on August 24th and 25th, located in their Stroudsburg location. $40 to enter, 96 player cap. It's totally proxy friendly and has a 100% payout to the top 16 in store credit. There's also going to be a day 2, so if you want to stay and hang out for some on-demand pods on day 2, you're more than welcome to do that as well. More details are down below.
And lastly, we have new playmats that we're really excited about. Art by Goldsabertooth, obviously. They are riddled with inside jokes and Easter eggs. We think they're really cool. They come in this version and also this other version with color. Check them out with the link down below.
Now let's play some Magic with the artist from this very new playmat, Tim Goldsabertooth.
Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week, we're joined by Tim, aka Goldsabertooth, to figure out how freaking awesome his playmats are.
Hey, how's it going? Tim, Toronto, Goldsabertooth. Yeah, I had a lot of fun working on this. It was one of the best projects I've ever worked on. The prompt, like the art director, Cam, was like, we want some sort of wild, like acid-fueled cEDH CD casino. Kind of got like a cEDH Fear and Loathing vibes. I just had a total blast and working my best to incorporate the likenesses of the gang with some of their signature commanders, even some shout outs to like cEDH staples, but also pet cards and actual literal pets. Some of their pets are on here. This was just so much fun to draw. Yeah, I'm really happy to share this proud to share this with the Play to Win community. This is like more than the channel. You guys are awesome, but I mean the best. But what you've given the community in terms of like just a space for people to hang and just like always positive vibes and geek out about the game we love is like invaluable. You've given so much more by creating a community. You've given so much more to people than we could all hope to give individually, because like the community's got momentum of its own. So it's just so sweet. So happy to help.
Damn, dude, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good, man. Love you guys.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And make sure you check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks.
So we have Tim on Bird-Pilled Cult of Thoth, Troppy Land Storm. Brandon's playing Tivit. I'm playing Tim Natana Blood Pod, and Cam is on Atali. Top of the food chain to you.
Is it really top of the food chain to you?
Cool. All right. Goldsabertooth, Tim, thanks for being here.
Untap, upkeep, drop. Play drop for turn, Soul Ring. Mox Diamond, discarding Flooded Strand, tap for Trophy Mage. I'll get Umbral Mantle, and then I will go to hand and I'll pass turn.
Should we say something about how Tim likes to play his lands up front sometimes?
And a little bit like out of order with what he says. We'll get the gist. You get the idea of it.
I don't blame him. Look at his playmat. You don't want to cover that shit up.
Beautiful. You want to show it off. Yeah.
All right, I'll get a draw. Play Arid Mesa and crack it. Go to 39. I'm gonna get a Taiga and cast Mana Vault and just pass the turn after that.
Draw for turn. Mana Confluence. Take a point of damage. Dark Ritual.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Uh-oh.
2 of the black for an Arcane Signet.
Yep.
And I'll use the remaining black for an MPR2.
Oh, sure.
So I'm just shuffling up and passing turn. But
Cool. I will go and draw a card. Let's go Bloodstained Mire Crack. Go to 39. Go search. Oh, cut right to it. I'll find Scrublands. Cut in a second. And I'll cast Esper Sentinel. Okay, pass turn.
Untap. Here's Nadu.
Nadu.
You at Cam.
Ooh, I'll take it. 37.
All right, now I'll pass turn.
Now I'll take another one. Let's play Ancient Tomb. All right, I'll pass.
This seems like a hand where you're like, well, I have 6 mana, so I should be able to get to 7 soon, right?
I'm
Like,
really
that's kinda
close.
cool.
How many cards do I start with? Did I see I start off with 5? That's basically how that goes, it sounds like.
6 mana in your hand. You're like, okay, hopefully something happens of that.
I'll draw this mystery card. Play Windswept Heath. I'm going to crack the Windswept Heath. I'll go down to 36. There's time. I'll shuffle this in a sec. I'll take another point of damage for the Mana Confluence. So I'll go down to 35. And then I'm going to play Toxic Deluge. X equals 4. Going down to 31.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
You got it. You can have it.
Wow.
I'll show you a Flare of Denial, sacking Trophy Mage.
Deeply upsetting.
There's an Esper Sentinel trigger on the Flare of Denial.
You
Yeah,
may
it is.
draw.
I will draw off Esper Sentinel.
Flare Denial, stop it. We're not dead. Let's go.
Untap, upkeep, draw card, Burning Catacombs. Practice right now. I'll find Taiga.
Did you tutor for a deluge?
Yeah.
Man, think you know a guy.
Combat, Brandon, I'm going to come at you for 1.
Yep, down to 30.
And then I'm just going to pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to cast a Spellseeker. Essence Flux, the poor man's ephemerate. I really have to retaliate against Brandon. I'm going to attack you for 3.
Yep, down to 27.
End step, I'll Worldly Tutor.
S% no trigger.
I guess I'll pay for it. Down to 35.
Mental Misstep, I will go down to 38. I don't think I've taken any damage yet, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. S% no trigger.
Will not pay. You can draw.
Wow,
All
draw
right.
card. This is a great instance of when it's better to counter the tutor than it is to counter what the tutor gets, because this is almost surely getting Dockside Extortionist or Treasonous Ogre or some way to get your commander out and play right away, and Mental Misstep clearly answers that perfectly. If you are able to do that, get the creature that makes the mana for Tali, I feel like you take over this game pretty quickly.
It was definitely a Dockside. I'm fucked.
I'll draw. Then I'll lose 2 more life. Go down to 33, and I'll cast a Manglehorn. It'll ETB and target Soul Ring. Pass the turn after that.
So I really wanted to hold on to this Manglehorn for when Umbral Mantle was going to come down, but we haven't seen Umbral Mantle here yet. So at least Manglehorn is going to be able to destroy Soul Ring so that Tim needs another piece of mana to be able to cast the Umbral Mantle now that my plan is shot.
Yeah, if you have nothing else to do this turn, this is better than nothing, right? Like, you can't just like skip your turn because you're like waiting for the perfect moment to interact with the perfect thing. Slowing them down here is fine. Like, just got to keep chugging along.
Yeah, I'd rather also make sure that I'm hurting you and Brandon on this next turn cycle than like potentially lose the game to Umbral Mantle being cast and equipping anyway.
Untap, upkeep, draw, and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw card. Let's go Marsh Flats, cast Drannith Magistrate. I'll just pass turn.
Pay 1. I'm going to cast Essence Flux, targeting Spellseeker.
S% on trigger.
You can draw. Nadu trigger.
Respond to the trigger.
You got it.
I'm going to flash into Bowmaster.
I'll Force of Will it. Go to 37.
I'm going to offer the force.
Another S% on trigger.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll draw that one.
I also go to 26 because it's mana confidence.
Pass on Bowmasters.
Pass on Bowmasters.
All right, cool. Let's have it enter. We'll hit Spellseeker.
Nadu trigger. That's my second
Yep.
Nadu.
Yep, all good with me.
So I'll resolve the Nadu triggers. It's a Paradise Mantle. Second Nadu trigger, it's a Rejuvenating Spring.
I have an S% no draw.
Yeah.
I'll draw that card.
And that would then be the second Bowmaster trigger. So put another one at Esper.
Although the Bowmaster doesn't actually stop Nadu, getting rid of the Spellseeker before the Essence Flux flickers it, I think is pretty huge, because if Tim gets to keep on searching his library for the perfect spells, it's going to get even more and more difficult to stop him. The issue is trying to get rid of this stuff gives him more triggers, so he still gets card advantage.
Untap. Draw. Play a land for turn. It's Sky's Cradle. Paradise Mantle, and I will equip the mantle to Nadu. Trigger Nadu, it's a Finish. And tap Nadu, I will cast the Finish. I would like it to enter as an Orcish Bowmaster. I would like it to ping the Bowmaster. I will add 3. I will put the Umbral Mantle on the stack. Move to equip, I'll put the Umbral Mantle on Nadu. Reveal Ballista. I will move the Umbral Mantle onto Orcish Bowmaster.
Is Fimage sack also?
Yeah, I will. I did it. All right, that's dead. Nadu trigger, it's a Placer Kitten. I will move the Umbral Mantle to the Orc Army. It is a Volatile Drake. I'll move the Umbral Mantle back to Nadu, doesn't do anything. I'll move it to the Orc Army. It's a Mindbreak Trap.
Just a heads up, you can equip it to the same creature it's already equipped to. You don't have to equip it to something else. Isn't that fun?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will pay 1 in this. I'm going to put the Storm Drake on the stack. I'd like to take the Manglehorn.
Yeah. Boom.
So you get 4
This
energies,
is-
and then are you using all 3 of them to keep the Manglehorn, or 3 of the 4?
I've never even cast this card. I will use, I want to keep the Manglehorn, so I'll use all 3.
So you have an energy left over.
Everyone keep that in mind.
Everyone remember that one energy that you
Don't
have.
forget that.
It'll
Very
come up.
Trigger, it's a Misty. I will move to equip again. Nadu trigger, it's a Mox Amber. I'll cast the Mox Amber.
Why do the lands enter untapped?
That's a great question. Yeah.
Crack the Misty, go to 36. Dryad Arbor for some work. Dryad Arbor, I will move it here. Equip Nadu trigger, Shifting Woodland, equipped again. Nadu trigger, it's a Pact of Negation. Tap the Shifting Woodland and the Mox Amber to pay a 1/1 Walking Ballista. I'll move the Umbral Mantle. It's a Tireless Provisioner. I'll move it back equipped. It's a Shuko, which doesn't do anything. 1 mana up, can't do anything. Pass the turn.
I get a draw. Volatile Storm Drake. I'm going to pass the turn. Never mind. Don't come over here.
I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Scalding Tarn, and I will also pass.
I'll fetch in the end. 37. I'll find Bayou, and still in the end step, I'll cast Worldly Tutor. I'll find Solitude. Solitude's on. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
God.
Oh no.
What have I done?
dead. You're dead.
Your sleight of hand's getting really good.
Solitude on top. Untap. Upkeep. Draw card. Cast Solitude. Pitching Dauntless Dismantler. On ETB, I will target the Nadu.
Nadu trigger. It is Nissa. So I was at 36. I should go to 39, I believe.
Yep. Solitude sacrifices Beseiju that I'm playing as my land for turn to kill the artifact, but now I know he's got 2 of them, so that doesn't super matter anymore. So instead, I'm going to cast this Sigarda in hopes to protect my Drannith Magistrate. Is Sigarda okay?
No, this is horrible. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, man. Why did you put me in this position?
Oh, no.
I'll let it resolve.
That's just me being salty because now I can't get rid of the Drannith Magistrate, and now I kind of am forced to make sure that I can't get rid of the Drannith Magistrate if I don't want to lose to Nadu. So that's just where I'm in. I think that's a really smart thing for you to do in particular, Dylan.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a good position right now. This is pretty good against not only the entire table, but also Tim specifically. But Tim also does have a lot of permanents and cards in hand. So how good is it? We'll see. Passing my turn.
Untap. I'd like to pay 3. My girl Nissa. I would like to cast Tireless Provisioner. Put the Umbral Mantle on the Dried Arbor, pass the turn.
Here's my draw. I'll pay 2 life for this Professional Facebreaker. Tim, do you have any flyers over there?
No flyers, no reach.
I'm going to come at you for 3 in the air.
I respect you for it. I'm going to go do 36.
I will make a treasure when it's max you. Pass the turn.
Upkeep, draw. Play a tapped Mana Crypt, and pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw card. I'm going to look at the top with Sigarda. I'm going to cast Timna. I'll go to combat. Cam, I'm going to come at you with a 4/4.
I'll take 4. I'm at 27.
Tim is obviously the threat here, but I don't think 4 damage to Tim actually does much. You at least do use your life total, and although you're not ahead, if something happens to Tim, you aren't in a terrible spot. So I'm just trying to do some of the damage somewhere where it would actually matter. I don't think I'll ever kill Tim with that 4 damage, but Treasonous Ogre and Ancient Tomb are real cards. Main 2, I'm going to lose life and draw a card with Timna and go down to 36. I'll look at the top with Sigarda, pass my turn, 7 in hand.
End of turn, I'm going to make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use 2 of it to put a counter on walk. Just to upkeep. Draw. I will cord for X equals 5. Eternal Witness, ETB. Anyone have anything?
What's your target?
I will target the cord. I have this on the battlefield. In green, I would like to put a Displacer Kitten on the stack.
I'm gonna respond to Kitten. I'll pack Vacation.
I'll pack back. 7 over here, so I should have 4 left. I'll lose 2 of it, tap the Kitten, and tap Eternal Witness to cord for 1. Kitten trigger will blink Eternal Witness.
What do you get back with the Eternal Witness?
So this will trigger first, so I will get the image back. I will get Quirion Ranger. I will cast a Lotus Petal. Kitten trigger, I will targeting my Eternal Witness. Return the cord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crack the Lotus Petal for 8. Cord for 5. Target Eternal Witness with my cat trigger. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Packed in hand, and I'll get a Shia to the battlefield. A Shia enters the battlefield. Is that good?
Yes. Wait a minute.
The first thing I do is going to return the Quirion Ranger. Return force to untap target creature you control. Yeah, and then untap this guy. Tap Perilous Provisioner to cast Quirion Ranger. Trigger. Things are lands now. I can't flicker with Kitten anymore, so that's what's making it so tricky. So now I'll have a green and a green and a treasure. I will return Quirion Ranger to my hand, targeting the Tireless Provisioner. I will tap Tireless Provisioner to cast her. Trigger here. Get another treasure. So I will continue this iteration of bouncing these 2, making infinite floating mana, making I'll make 9 million and 9 million treasures. And then I will pump all of those into the Walking Ballista, making this a bajillion. And then I'll mow everyone down with the Walking Ballista.
Yeah, baby, we're dead.
Nice.
I had
Hell
the Veil
yeah.
of Summer if you went for the line that was going to try to bounce one of these things.
The Veil? I knew, dude. You were so
choice.
quiet. I knew you had something. You were too quiet.
I think that was a great backup plan for Nadu to have. A lot of those cards already seem pretty good in the Nadu strategy, right? Like the landfall stuff, getting the extra mana is great when Nadu's dumping extra lands in, and having this extra way to win without having to use Nadu is excellent against Drannith Magistrate, which is a great card against this deck. So great showing of just like blue-green being a good shell for this very powerful commander to be able to sit inside of.
Definitely makes me want to revisit my list for sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Very Khan, Old and Grumpy, Odd Setter Ryan, Gecko21, Caleb Ritchie, Zach Hartley, Kajo Alex, Sean in the Ice, Mark Cirillo, SoCal Acura, Stormageddon, Luke Cook, Demon of Rosgrees, Peter Stewart, Cornell Wild, Uncle Butts, Nick Foles Godo 9, Kawaja A. Hamid, Lauren Connell, and Baby Jeebus.
Congrats on getting married, Baby Jeebus. Thanks for having us. If you'd like to find any of our merch, you can find it at playtowinmtg.com, including the new playmats. Go get them now.
And huge shout out to Dragon Shield for supporting the show. Use our code PLAYTOWIN5 to get 5% off your order at our affiliate link down below.
Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for more content.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you next time.
Should we talk about our $50 patrons?
Yeah, you start this time though.
Mystic Muffin Man,
Nick Saxby,
Jacob Bauer,
Ori Active,
Tyler Watson,
Brian Burton,
Zachary Coulson,
Tyler H,
X Tyler 3X,
Ballcraft,
Dryden Kerner,
Jabaha,
Mace the Ace,
Dalton Poti,
Hobo Ghost,
Justin,
Man Solo,
Jacob Depp,
Jan Wildfang,
Thomas Bueno.
and David Nelson.
Thanks, y'all.
I didn't make it big enough. That's what someone said.
Yumi.
You're about to turn 30? 31.
In 2 days from
Today for them,
from
for
the
them.
recording. Oh, 3 days from the recording. Oh my God, the day
For
that
them,
this
it's your
video
birthday.
comes out, it's
Yeah.
my birthday. Yeah.
How, 30?
I'm 30, yeah.
30 now.
The
Official.
big 3-0, yeah.
Big and old. Nice.
Happy birthday to me. We got awesome playmats.
Yeah.